Good morning, Generals, and welcome to a fabulous Friday. All right, Generals, we are 2 weeks down. Can you believe that? And it has been amazing. Thank you again for all that you're doing to ensure that Shiloh is great. Students, yesterday you had the opportunity to participate in General's Time, and yesterday you heard the administrators talk about dress code. Dress code, dress code, dress code. It is very, very important that you represent yourself well, because when you represent yourself well, you're representing your parents and you are also representing Shiloh High School. So please make sure that you follow the directions that you heard yesterday to ensure that you are in proper dress code. That means that guys, the do-rags, please do not wear those. That is for home. That is for at night. That is not daytime wear. So please leave those at home. If you are wearing them, we are going to ask you to take them off. If we have to tell you again, we are going to take them. So guys, please, no do-rags. And as far as that goes, really no headgear, guys and girls. We should not be wearing headgear in the building. We will ask you to take it off. If we have to ask you again, we will be taking them. Also, making sure that you are wearing the proper shoes. That is a safety hazard, ladies and gentlemen. If you are walking around in those slides, you probably have found that you have been tripping a little bit here and there. That's because those shoes do not properly cover your feet, and it could cause injury. So please, at all times, make sure you're wearing the proper shoes. Everything else, as far as midriff, ladies, we should not be able to see any skin, shoulders, legs, any of that. And that goes for everyone. So thank you all so much for participating in that General's Time and hearing all about dress code. And we look forward to seeing you guys looking amazing. All right, students, as you know, class corrections have ended. Any changes that you may want to AP classes has ended. We are in full speed ahead with our courses. The only changes that will be taking place is in leveling classes. If you're in any classes that are really large, we're going to try to do our best to bring those numbers down. So again, we're looking for students who are willing to volunteer to shift to another class period, just so we can even out those classes. So those are the only changes that we're looking at doing in the next week or so in your classes. So please make sure your parents know if you get a schedule change, it's only to level the classes, and we plan to send home some communication so that they are aware of that. Next week, if you are a student who has missed an end of course assessment at the end of the year last year, next week will be your opportunity to take that test. You will not get credit for those classes if you have not taken the end of course test. So any student that receives communication from Miss Ashley, please make sure you show up at the proper time so that you can take your end of course test and close out that course and move on to the next course that you will need. So again, end of course testing for any student who have missed the test at the end of the year last year, or if you went to summer school and you need to take that test. Please make sure you are here and that you get that test taken care of. All right, students, again, just want to remind you, when you are in the comments during lunchtime, it is very important that you are seated. A lot of times we want to hang out by our friends and socialize, which is pretty cool, but if there are no seats left at the table, you need to go and find another table. Also, we want to thank you guys for making sure that you throw your trays away, so that, again, our custodians are here to help make sure the school stays clean, but we want you to do your part as well. So if it is your tray and it is your trash, please throw it in the garbage can. Thank you all so much for doing that. All right, students, sports. Yesterday, our lady volleyball girls had a great game. They were able to win against Meadow Creek, had a tough loss against South, but ladies, you all look great. So we look forward to the great things that's going to be happening with our volleyball team. Tonight is going to be our first football game, so if you can, please make sure you come out and support our Generals tonight. We are excited and are looking forward to a win against Woodland. And tomorrow, Cross Country will be having their first run, so if you can get out there and support them, please make sure you support all of our student athletes in their endeavors, and a special shout out to the coaches, because that's extra time that you're putting in to ensure that our students are student athletes. All right, Generals, those are all the announcements that I have for you today. Let's make sure we continue to focus on our mission, which is to relentlessly pursue high-level teaching and learning for all students and staff. And don't you forget, it is always a great day to be a General. I love you, and I love Shiloh. Generals, salute.